Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Bay Area, or welcome to the Bay Area Science Festival, Science Trivia for Teens, hosted by the Careers in Science Interns, um, working alongside with the California Academy of Science. So, starting off, introducing myself, my name is Jeannie. We are the Careers in Science interns at the California Academy of Sciences. The California Academy of Sciences is a research institute and natural history museums in San Francisco, California. That is among the largest museums of natural history in the world, housing over 46 million specimens. Founded in 1996, the Careers in Science programs employs teams from San Francisco who are historically underrepresented in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, also known as the STEM fields. We do this through a multi-year, year-round science education and youth development program. Careers in Science trains and inspires the next generations of future scientists. And I hope you guys have fun today.
Hi, today's category is fast fashion. What is it and how is it impacting us? We'll begin with a short presentation and then we'll all participate in a Kahoot focused on the subject.
So, what is fast fashion? Fast fashion is fast and cheaply made clothing sold on a wide scale. Think of it like fast food restaurant chains. McDonald's, for example, it's everywhere and the food is made quickly and is relatively inexpensive. Some big fast fashion corporations include H&M, Forever 21, Uniqlo, Gap, Old Navy, Topshop and Topman, Zara, Mango, and American Apparel.
Resources are needed to create, dye, sew, and transport clothing and textiles. According to the United Nations Fashion Alliance, 8 to 10% of global greenhouse gas emissions are due to the fashion industry. 20% of industrial wastewater pollution worldwide originates from the industry. $500 billion worth of value is lost every single year due to the clothing waste and lack of recycling.
There's an impact on the people that are involved in the clothing industry. According to the Human Rights Watch, an average garment worker works 7 days, 14 to 16 hours per day, 96 hours per week, and most of them are women.
So, what are some things that you could do? Some things that you could do include repairing, reusing, sharing, and selling your clothes instead of just throwing it away, purchasing clothing from secondhand places, which includes places like thrift stores. If you can't reuse, share, or donate your clothes, you can definitely recycle it. There's so many ways that you can make a shirt into like a bag and other little things. If you're in San Francisco, you can collect clean rags, scrap cloth, holey socks, and fabric, and you can put them inside a clear plastic bag, tie it up, and put it in your blue recycling bin. These are reused into insulation materials, flooring, packaging, or cushioning in stuffed toys. So now we're gonna play a Kahoot. We encourage you all to please join. So we're gonna get the game pin right now. So our game pin is 7622209. And we're also gonna put the game pin in the chat in case that's easier. Once again, the game pin is 7622209. So we'll give it a little bit longer so that everyone's set and like in the Kahoot. So our first question is fast fashion can be defined as cheap, trendy clothing produced at speeds to meet consumer demands. Is this true or false? So this question was actually true. Which of the following characterizes fast fashion brands? Offshore manufacturing where labor is cheapest, cheap, low quality materials, thousands of styles which touch on the latest trends, or all of the above? Great job, most of you got that one. Globally, every how many is the equivalent of one garbage truck of textiles is landfilled or burnt? Is it every second, every minute, every hour, or every day? So it's actually really sad. Every second, like our clothes is being burned. But remember, there are ways that you can help like reduce that. What percent of global industrial wastewater pollution originates from the fashion industry? Is it 10%, 20%, or 100%? So it was actually 20%, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. The average person is buying how many percent more items of clothing than they did 15 years ago? Is it 10%, 30%, 60%, or 100% more? So it's actually 60% more, which is also kind of crazy. Global clothing production doubled between 2000 and 2014. Is this true or false? So this is actually true. Like based on needs and everything, our clothing production has definitely doubled. Synthetic fibers used in the majority of our clothes are they made from recycled cotton, fossil fuels, or paper products? So it's actually made out of fossil fuels, which is something that actually damages our environment. The clothing industry creates what percent of the world's greenhouse gas emissions? Is it 1 to 2%, 3 to 5%, or 8 to 10%? Actually, 8 to 10% is a lot when you come and think about it. So remember all the ways that we can help reduce this. It takes an average of how many gallons of water to make one single pair of jeans? Is it 153? Is it 575, 1,300, or 2,000 gallons of water? It's crazy. Only 3 of you got it. It's 2,000. Like imagine all that water for one single pair of jeans. Which of the following brands are fast fashion brands? Is it Uniqlo, Fashion Nova, Forever 21, or all of the above? So a lot of clothing places are fast fashion brands. So that's why I encourage all of you guys to like, if you're buying online right now because of COVID, like make sure you know where you're buying from and that it aligns with your values. There's a larger population of women and children than men working in factories. Is this true or false? So like Vanessa was saying, there's actually more women and children working in factories producing clothes and other materials. So can we fix this problem? True or false? Great job. Literally all of you got it. So remember that we can fix this problem. Like it might take time, but we can definitely do it. Is it best to buy one piece of clothing and get the most use out of it rather than multiple? Is this true or false? So this is true. So remember that there's so many ways that you can reuse your clothes and it will definitely look cute. If you live in San Francisco, how do you recycle clothes that you can't reuse, repurpose, or share? Do you throw it in the black bin? Do you put it in a brown paper bag and compost it in the green bin? Or do you put old clothes inside a clear bag in the blue bin? Great job. So remember that you can definitely put your clothes in the blue bin so that it can get used for other things. So this is our last question. Which of the following are things that you could do to reduce clothing waste? Fix your clothes, give old clothes away, repurpose old clothing, or all of the above? So they're all ways that you could definitely like reduce clothing waste. So congrats to our three like winners or top three. Thank you all so much for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed our little trivia. So thank you so much for all of your time, for like literally taking the time out of your day to come. If you want to learn more about fast fashion from the UN Fashion Alliance, you can definitely click the website and like inform yourself, inform others. And if you have any questions about youth programs at the Academy of Science, you can send us an email at youthprograms@calacademy.org. Thank you so much for your time and have a great rest of your night.